Okay, so why don't you take a second, try and answer the problem, pause the video, and give an attempt. As soon as you are done, continue the video and we're going to go through this together. Okay, great. So, this problem is talking about trying to interpret graphs and charts and the information inside those graphs and charts. We've got two charts here, one on the left, one on the right. The first one is talking about gasoline tax revenue as a percent of the total retail gasoline sales in 2000. The second one is talking about the distribution of specifically Germany's total tax revenue in 2000. So you can see Germany is a part of this chart on the left, and this is just giving a lot more information about Germany here on the right. Now, question 20 says, if Germany's total tax revenue in 2000 was approximately 170 billion. So for this chart here, which is giving the breakdown of the percentage of the tax revenue, the total tax revenue here is 170 billion. Alright, so we know that. Then, approximately what amount of the total retail gasoline sales, or what was the amount of the total retail gasoline sales in Germany that year? Now, here's the important thing to note. This is talking about total retail gasoline sales. Okay? And it's given in terms of the percentage that is gasoline tax revenue. So gasoline tax revenue makes up 70.7% of your total gasoline sales. Gasoline tax revenue also makes up 24% of your distribution of Germany's total tax revenue. And we know the total tax revenue. So we know that there's 170 billion in total tax revenue. I'm not going to put billion down here, but we just know that the unit is billions. We also know that of this 170, 20.4% is going to be your gasoline tax. Now we're going to call that gasoline tax revenue. Alright? Now we also know that of your total gasoline sales, whatever it is, X let's call it, of those total gasoline sales, 70.7% is going to be your gasoline tax revenue. So we know both of these things. Alright? So now what we need to do is we need to solve for x. So we take the information we have here to solve for this, plug this into here, and then solve for this. Alright, so let's do that really quickly. Alright, and what we do is we take 170 billion and we multiply that by 0.204. Right, that's 20.4% is 0.204. You just take 20.4 divided by 100. So we get, 170 times 0.204. There you go. That makes more sense. Okay, so now we got that. Now what we need to do is we have here 34.68. Plug this in here. So this is 34.68. And now we need to solve for x. So the way we solve for x is we divide by 70.7. So we take 34.68, we divide that by 70.7. Well, actually, sorry, change that. We divide that by 0.707. And that's because 70.7% is 0.707 because we've divided by 100 again. And what we get is 49.0523. So 49.05 ... This is pretty darn close to approximately 50. So we're looking at 50 billion as our answer, or E.